Tragedy has befallen the Nigerian football fraternity. So
Yes,
let me calm myself and behave. Uh,
I think you should.
Chairman Christian Chukwu, Green Eagles captain at the 1980 Nations Cup that we won. I believe he was captain in 1978 as well. I'm not sure about
Mm-hmm.
76. Um, has passed. He passed. We're
Yes.
recording on Sunday the 13th. He passed on Saturday the
Mm-hmm.
12th of April
Mm-hmm.
at, in my opinion, the young age of 74 because I
Yep.
just I just feel like the man is indestructible. When we did
Yeah.
Nigeria all time, Africa all time, the way we talked about him was like he was indestructible. Even when he coached, it looked like it was on the same shape as the players he was
Yeah.
coaching. You know,
Yeah.
if you think about when we were growing up in the 90s and we saw him as a coach, you see him in shorts or in his windbreaker or whatever, it looks like he could go toe to toe with Keshi.
Yeah.
My tribute to him was, obviously you and I never met him, but my tribute to him was he never he never seemed like he was bothered by whatever shine the generation after him was getting.
Yeah.
I always appreciated that. Keshi was a larger than life personality and character, and I never saw, at least outwardly, any jealousy, envy from
Yeah.
Christian Chukwu. He let
Mm-hmm.
Keshi do his thing. There's room for more than one, you know, excellent, multi-talented natural leader, excellent defender who turned into an excellent coach. And in my opinion,
Yeah.
Christian Chukwu was an excellent coach.
Mm.
As a defender, was above reproach. He was athletic.
Yeah.
He was composed. He had a cool head. He could play multiple positions. He was a
Yeah.
natural born leader, and he was always going to be a manager. And if
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria had been a better run country, he wouldn't have been in and out of coaching jobs at the national level. They would have given him the job,
Absolutely.
let him do his thing, lead his country to glory. So, I mean, just wanted to say rest in peace. And our thoughts are with his family and the Nigerian football fraternity. In Kaisuf.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Well said. Well said, Aki.
No.
Like you said, when Chuku played, he made the Adidas boot with white stripes. You know that popular boot.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
and
old with the old
not pulling
logo. With the old
with
logo.
the old
Yeah.
logo. Yeah, and not
Yeah.
pulling up your O's, your football socks all
Yeah.
the way. You know, it made it look cool,
And
and
in
he
short
played with
shorts.
and in shorts, really really short shorts, and he played with a level of swagger that you don't see these days with central defenders. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
proper footballer,
Yeah.
and as a coach, he was a good coach also, and he was even a better gentleman. Like you said,
Mm.
he's that calm persona, the way he portrays himself, that confidence. Even when he became a coach, he was still reflecting.
Yeah.
He wasn't only confident as a player; he was also confident as a manager. Um, good Lord bless his soul, give his family the
Mm.
fortitude to bear the loss. One interesting point before we go on: Christian Chukwu won the Nations Cup for Nigeria in 1980. Yeah,
Mm.
the day he lifted the trophy was the day I was born.
You mentioned. You mentioned.
The day he lifted the trophy was the day I was born. Yeah, maybe that's why I
And
love
you
football
thought
so much. Who knows?
you think that makes you special, Yinka.
It makes me special. Of course, it
No.
makes me special. How many people were born on the first day Nigeria will win a major trophy in its history?
Oh, I love
Uh,
it. I
you-
love it. I love it.
You're just jealous that you don't share the same birthday with me. Don't worry.
So I think the last thing I would say on this, like it's interesting. I don't recall ever reading any stories of Christian Chukwu having beef with anyone. Um, as a player
Any
on the
negative
national
story,
team,
Aki? Any negative
none.
story? I can't remember
Uh,
hearing anything.
that's hard to do in 74 years more than half of it spent in the public
Public space. Yeah.
spotlight. Yeah. And he also doubled when he was in his heyday with the Golden Eagles. He was also captain of Enugu Rangers, arguably
Yes.
the best team in Nigeria at the time.
Yep.
Did they end up winning something on the continent, or did I make that up? Cup winners? Did they
No,
win the
they
Cup Winners
didn't.
Cup? No, they didn't. Okay,
I
but
don't think they did.
they played in finals. They played in finals.
They played in finals. It
Yeah.
was Shooting Stars
Okay.
that won. Shooting Stars and
Yeah.
AFC are the only
Yeah.
winners from
But
Nigeria.
okay, so I thought they won the Cup Winners. I know they didn't win the Champions League, but I thought they won the Cup
Yeah.
Winners Cup. But okay, so but just doubling as captain of Enugu Rangers and captain of the Eagles. All the battles they had with shooting, and back in the day. But he had no enemies, which is really, really, really hard to do.
Really, really hard.
Nigeria Football Administration would humiliate you, right? If you allow them, they would stain your white, as we
Yes.
say.
Yes. They will.
But he never allowed that. I don't recall Christian Chukwu having any running battles with any players.
Yeah.
All the quote unquote technical advisors who were inferior to him, but they brought in to be his boss just because they were European. I don't recall him. He was the most loyal coach. The players coming after him, I've already mentioned Stephen Keshi, who showed nothing but respect for him.
Yeah.
The players younger than Keshi was the same thing, nothing but respect. Just an overall gentleman. I mean, even the nickname Chairman, that's what I call my oldest brother, and when you call someone Chairman, it's out of respect, in the Nigerian context,
it is.
it's a nickname that is earned because of the things they do and because of who they are, right? So again, I said I was the last thing, but we really could go on and on, right? Not as flashy as Stephen Keshi, but no less accomplished. No less important, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
in my opinion too. Yeah. So rest in peace, Chairman.